Hello, guys. Good afternoon. Hi, Jesus. How are you today?
Hello, teacher. I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Doing good, mister. Are you ready?
Yes.
Perfect. We have also, hello, Paulette. How are you today?
Hello, teacher. Good, and you?
Doing good. Are you ready?
Yes.
Perfect. Evelyn, welcome. How are you today, Evelyn?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm fine, thanks. Ready for class?
Yes.
Excellent. Very good. All right. You have cameras? Yeah, please. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you very much. Ready for class, Jesus? Next week? Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, Paulette. That is correct. Okay. You have your notebooks and everything, Jesus? Your backpack ready?
No, todavía. Pero
Not
ya
yet.
tengo las cosas.
Oh, good. Very nice. Okay, well, let's get to the class. We have today combination of topics. All right, what we're gonna do today, we're going to mix two topics, right? Now, if you think about these two topics that we will combine, is gonna be topic number one, the present perfect. We're gonna continue with present perfect. And topic number two, we're going to talk about the adverbs of frequency. There you go. Two different topics combined. Okay, like that. So remember, if you think about adverbs of frequency, the definition for that is they are words that will tell us, they are words that will tell us the frequency that we do an action. Okay, this will be the definition of an adverb of frequency. Okay, words that will tell us the frequency that we do an action. For example, we have the most popular, you know, always, usually, these ones are the most popular. Sometimes, you know, it can be almost never. That's another one, or never, it's another one, right? Something like that. We have more, you know, like for example, often, it's another one, or occasionally, that's another one, right? Occasionally. You remember more? We got seldom, it's another one. Rarely. Like that. We have many of them, you know? So these ones over here, they will be the adverbs of frequency. Kidok. All right. So thinking about using the adverb of frequency, but using it in present perfect, that's the combination that we're gonna do today. You know, applying the adverbs of frequency into the present perfect. Into the present perfect. Okay, so what we're gonna do is gonna be a formula like this. We're gonna have the subject. We're gonna continue with the auxiliary, all right? Remember, we have or we have has, those two, right? We have then, wait a minute. There you go. Here we're gonna have the adverb of frequency. And then obviously the past participle. Okay, and obviously the complement. There you go. It's a very complex formula. Okay. Talking about a positive sentence, right? Hi, Angie. How are you today, miss?
Hi, teacher. Good afternoon. I'm good, and you?
Doing good, thank you. Okay, so for example, guys, we're talking about I have done my homework. I have done my homework, right? Okay, this one, it's a regular positive sentence, right? I have done my homework. What is that in Spanish, Paulette? I have done my homework. Remember.
Yo he hecho mi tarea.
Yeah, yo he hecho. Okay, we continue with that, right? So I need to tell you, for example, I have done my homework in the afternoon, or yeah, in the afternoon. I have done my homework, sorry guys, in the afternoon. Okay, now what I want to know, look at the question. I want to know how often have you done your homework? Okay, how often have you done your homework in the afternoon? O sea, con qué frecuencia has hecho tu tarea? That's what it is, right? How often have you done your homework in the afternoon? ¿Con qué frecuencia has hecho tu tarea en la tarde? That's what it is, right? How often? Oh, okay. In this part, right here, I need to tell you the frequency. With what frequency? Right? For example, with what frequency you have done your homework in the afternoon? Make sense? How often have you done your homework in the afternoon? Okay, well, in that case, In this part over here, I'm going to put my frequency. Right? The frequency that I have done, okay? Follow the sentence, right? Okay, so I'm going to say, I have always done. Yo siempre he hecho mi tarea en las tardes, right? That's what we're talking about. Yo nunca he, right? I have never, nunca, I have never. Or you can say something like that, right? I have never done my homework in the mornings. I have never done my homework in the mornings. Yo nunca he hecho mi tarea in the mornings, right? So this is the new element that we are including. We are including a new element. Continue doing the auxiliary, okay, with the verb in past participle. We continue with that, okay? This is present perfect. Only with an extra element. This is an extra element. Okay? Okie doke. Questions in this moment? What do you think? Easy, difficult? For example, number one, look at the question here. What have you always right? What have you always done before going to bed? A ver, analicen la pregunta. What have you always done before going to bed? Y a ver si la podemos descifrar. ¿Qué dice ahí? What have you always done before going to bed? What have you always done before going to bed? ¿Qué dice, chicos?
¿Qué haces siempre después de irte a la cama?
Este es antes, pero no es que haces.
¿Qué tienes que hacer antes?
No, tampoco, sorry. It's
¿Qué,
present perfect. Angie,
qué has hecho
¿qué has hecho? Continue.
después, antes de ir a la cama?
Ajá, include this one.
Ah, qué has hecho siempre antes de ir a la cama?
Excellent. ¿Qué has hecho siempre antes de ir a la cama, right? What have you always done before going to bed, right? So, for example, Paulette, what have you always done in your life before going to bed? Give me one activity that you have always done, right? ¿Qué es lo que siempre has hecho? Yeah, exactly, Angie, you got it. Or Jesus, do you have an idea? Think about it, Paulette. What have you always done before going to bed, Jesus?
I have always eaten
I have always eaten
before going to bed.
before going to bed. Excellent. Alina, you understand the question?
Yes, I have always brushed
Yeah, I have
Brushed.
always.
my teeth before going to bed.
Exactly. Yo siempre me he lavado los dientes, right? That's the grammar. Perfect. I have always brushed my teeth before going to bed. All right. Look at the question now. I'm going to make another question. What have you never done in your life? A ver qué dice la pregunta. What have you never done in your life? We
¿Qué
understand the
nunca
question?
has hecho en tu vida?
Perfect. ¿Qué es lo que nunca has hecho en tu vida? You have never done in your life. Do you have ideas, guys? So the answer, how is the answer? With never, right? What have you never done in your life? Hi, Jaisa.
Hello, teacher.
How are you today?
I am good, and you?
Good. Is the internet better today?
Yes.
Good. That's good. What have you never done in your life, Paulette? What have you never done in your life?
I have never go to Spain.
I have never just go, only go. It's in past participle, remember?
Gone.
I have never gone to Spain. Very good. I have never gone to Spain. Angie, something that you have never done in your life. What is it? Never, never, ever you have done in your life.
I have never gone to saw horror movies.
Okay, I have never gone to, we're gonna change to see horror movies. Nunca he ido a ver películas de terror. Very good. Horror movies. Perfect, okay. Alina, something that you have never done in your life. What is something that you have never done in your life? Maybe Alina, please. Yeah.
Es que estaba pensando. I
Don't
have,
worry.
I have never flown in an airplane.
Okay. What is the verb? Not gone. The past participle of fly.
Flown. Es que
Flown, exactly, yes. I have never flown in an airplane. Very good. Nunca he viajado en avión. Airplane. There you go. Okay, I think we got it. So that's what we're talking about. Can you help me, Jaisa, with the information? Please, please.
Yes. When we use the present perfect tense in English, we often use it in combination with adverbs of frequency to describe actions or events that have occurred at an on a,
And
s-
uh-huh.
on a
And
specific
yes.
time before now, and that might continue into the present.
Example, very good.
I have always gone to the supermarket on Sundays all my life.
All my life, I have always gone to the supermarket on Sundays all my life. What is the Spanish of this? Amazing sentence. What is the Spanish for this? I have always gone.
Yo siempre he ido al supermercado en domingos toda mi vida.
You got it. I have always gone. So this is the extra element that we have today, okay? Perfect. Let's go with point number 2. Page, Alina, let me check. Page number 5.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so number 2, can you help me, please? Paulette, please.
Adverbs of frequency are words that describe how often an action or event take place, such as always, often, sometimes, rarely, never, easily.
Very good. Examples, please. Paulette.
I've sometimes been in that awkward situation. She's always gone to school. They have never stayed in a 5-star hotel. She's rarely yelled at her kids in public.
Very good. Okay. So here we have the element, right? Between what? Between the auxiliary and the past participle. 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 You understand yell? What is yell? Is that
Gritar.
new? Gritar. Yes, Alina. Ella raramente les ha gritado. Raramente les ha gritado. There you go. Number 3, Jesús. Take it easy because it's a lot of information, please.
When an adverb of frequency is used with the present perfect tense, it usually comes between the auxiliary verb have or has and the past participle of the main verb. For example, I have always wanted to travel to Japan. She has
Yes.
rarely been to the beach this summer. They have never seen a movie in a theater before.
You got it. Thank you, Jesus. All right, so we have 3 examples here, right? We have not auxiliary, sorry. Adverb of frequency, adverb of frequency, adverb of frequency, right? And then we have past participle, past participle, past participle. Auxiliary, auxiliary, auxiliary. Everything is good. Can you help me, please, Paulette, with number 4 again?
In these examples, the adverbs of frequency always, rarely, and never describe how often the actions have occurred in the past up to the present moment.
Exactly. So it's with what frequency, right? With what frequency? Equals how often? There you go. Okey doke. Good reading, guys. Very good reading. I love your reading. Good pronunciation, yes. Let's see. Can you help me, Angie, with exercise 1, please, miss?
Yes. I read the instruction.
Yes, please, miss.
Okay, exercise 1. Look at the picture shown by your professor, then use the verbs of frequency to tell us how often you have done something.
Very nice. So how often? Here are the adverbs of frequency for you to remember. Always, usually, often, sometimes, rarely, okay? Rarely and never. So the thing is, look, be on time for meetings. The question is, look at the question. How often have you been on time for meetings? A ver, ¿quién me puede decir esto en español? How often have you been on time for meetings? What do you think?
¿Qué tan seguido has estado a tiempo en los meetings?
En los meetings, en las reuniones. Very good. Okay, so now, Alina, you can answer the question. How often have you been on time for meetings, Alina?
Es como, no es mío, es un ejemplo.
Ajá, es un ejemplo porque pues tú nunca has estado en reuniones, ¿verdad?
Yes,
De trabajo, pues. Ajá.
I have usually been on time for meetings.
I have usually been on time. Very good. For meetings. O sea, yo usualmente he estado a tiempo. Ok. It's a different question. Number 2. This one we can do it, okay? Travel to Asia for business. Maybe never. How often have you traveled to Asia for business? How often, Paulette, you have traveled to Asia for business? Maybe never, right? Because
I have never.
past participle.
I don't remember.
It's regular, Paulette.
It traveled.
Mhm. Yes, traveled. It's regular. I have never traveled. Continue.
I have never traveled to. ¿Cómo se pronuncia teacher?
This one, Asia, Asia,
To Asia for business.
to Asia. Very good. To Asia for business. O sea, nunca he viajado a China Por cuestiones de negocios, right? For business. Okay, never. Very good. Number 3, here we go. How often have you, past participle of go? What is the past participle of go?
Gone.
Gone, very good. So my question is, how often have you gone to the beach on weekends in your life? How often have you gone to the beach on weekends?
I have rarely.
I have rarely, very good. I have rarely gone, right? To the beach on weekends. I have always gone to the beach on weekends, actually. Weekends. All right. Let's go with number 4, guys. What's the question? The question is, how often what? Have you played? How often have you played an instrument, a musical instrument? Jaisa, how often have you played a musical instrument in your life?
I have never
I
played
have, never-
a musical instrument in my life.
I have never played a musical instrument in my life. Do you play the guitar, Paulette?
No.
No. Do you, Jesus? Do you play the guitar?
No.
No. Angie, you play the guitar?
No.
No. You swim, right, Angie?
Yes.
Yes, you swim. I have never played a musical instrument also. All right. Look, want to go to Paris. Want to go to Paris. The question is, how often have you wanted? O sea, ¿qué tan seguido has querido ir? Wanted to
Always.
go. Always, right? Wanted to go to Paris. ¿Qué tan seguido has querido ir a París? Okay. Help me, Alina, with always.
I have always want
Yeah, wanted.
to go to Paris.
I have always wanted to go to Paris. Perfect. Okay. Number 5, right? Number 6, be a good listener. What is the past participle of be?
Been.
Been. Okay, the question is, how often have you been a good listener? O sea que sabes escuchar a la gente. How often have you been a good listener? ¿Qué tan seguido has sido un buen escuchador? Right? Like people give you information, people have conversations with you. How often have you been a good listener, Jesus? With your friends? Are you a good listener?
I have
I have usually.
been a good listener.
Mm-hmm. Right? With my friends. I'm gonna put in here. Yo usualmente he sido. Very good. Number 7. Hike mountains. How often have you hiked? Mountains. Have you? Evelyn, how often have you hiked mountains? ¿Qué tan seguido has escalado montañas? Right?
I don't know.
Obviously have, right? The auxiliary. Give me a adverb of frequency. I have
Never.
I have never. Very good. I have never hiked. Yo nunca he escalado mountains. I have never hiked mountains. Okay. Number 8. Go to the gym at 5 a.m., Jaisa. How often have you, what's the past participle of go, guys?
Gone.
Gone. How often have you gone to the gym at 5 a.m., Jaisa?
I have never gone to the gym at 5 a.m.
Yep, I have never gone to the gym. Nunca he ido al gimnasio, to the gym, at 5 a.m. Yeah, it's crazy, right, Jaisa? 5 a.m. for the gym? I don't know.
Yes.
It's difficult. Number 9. Past participle of see, guys? Only one letter, remember? S-E-E. Seen, there you go. N. How often have you seen beautiful sunsets? How often have you seen? ¿Qué tan seguido has visto? How often have you seen a beautiful sunset in your life?
Usually,
Give me the sentence, Alina. Perfect.
I have usually seen a beautiful sunsets.
I have usually seen, there you go, beautiful sunsets. Yep, usualmente he visto. Nice. Okay. Number 10. Look at this one. Received mariachis on Valentine's Day. Angie, how often have you received mariachis on Valentine's Day?
I never.
Oh, man. What's going on? I've never.
I have never
This is your
received.
verb. Exactly. Received. Mariachis on. Maybe in the future, Angie.
Yes, maybe.
Maybe, right? Maybe. Number 11. Jesus, how often have you seen an eagle flying? With what frequency?
I have rarely
Yes.
seen an eagle fly.
Yep. I have rarely seen, very good, an eagle flying. They are beautiful, Jesus. Have you ever in your life seen?
¿Qué?
Have you ever? ¿Alguna vez has visto? Have you ever seen?
Yes.
Yes, they are beautiful, right? Good. Paulette, how often have you, this is worn, usado. How often have you worn glasses?
I have usually worn glasses.
Okay, I have usually worn, usualmente he usado, right? Worn glasses. Maybe to use the computer. I have usually worn glasses to use the computer, for example. Okay. How many we have? 15. Yeah, 15. Alina, past participle of take?
Took,
That is past.
taken,
Taken. Listen to the question, Alina. How often have you taken a shower before going to sleep? How
uh,
often have you taken a shower?
I have always taken a shower before go to sleep.
Yes, I have always taken a shower. Before I go to sleep. Okay, perfect. Two more to finish. We're finished. We're finished. How often have you past participle of send? Remember, it's irregular. Only one letter, you change it. How often have you sent a text message to the wrong person on WhatsApp? We understand the question?
Yes,
Yes, incorrect in this case, right? How often have you sent a text message to the wrong person on WhatsApp? Oh, this is very embarrassing. Oh my God.
I often.
I've often sent a text message to the wrong person. This is very dangerous. Okay, let's finish. One more to finish, one more to finish. How often have you past participle of write? How often have you napkin? What is napkin? How often have you written? This is the past participle. How often have you written something on a napkin? What is a napkin? Use a napkin. Napkin. All right, for cleaning your mouth when you are eating. Okay, napkin. So the question is, how often have you written something on a napkin and lose it? ¿Entendemos? ¿Qué dice? How often have you written something on a napkin and lose it? Difficult. ¿Qué dice Evelyn? Tú eres buena, Evelyn, para traducir. You're good. You got it, Alina. You got it, Angie.
Escribir algo en una servilleta.
Ajá. ¿Cuál es la pregunta? How often have you written something on a napkin and lose it? You got it, Jesus. Yaisa, you got it?
Yes.
What is it, Yaisa?
Escribir cualquier cosa en, no sé qué significa eso.
Napkin, servilleta.
En una servilleta y perder eso.
Ajá. But the question is, how often have you written?
Mm,
Right? Like this. How often have you written?
I have sometimes written something on a napkin and lost it.
Yep, I have sometimes, very good. Yo algunas veces he escrito, I have sometimes written something, right? Sometimes something on a napkin and lose it. Algunas veces he escrito algo en una servilleta y la he perdido and lose it. Okay, there you go. All right, guys, let's finish with that. We have a listening, okay? ¿Cómo vamos? Son temas difíciles, por eso nos tomamos tanto tiempo, pero sí lo vamos entendiendo, ¿verdad? A este tema. ¿Vamos bien con este tema?
Yes.
Yes, es algo complicado, lo siento. Pero creo que ahí vamos. So, can you help me, Jesus, with the instructions, please?
Listening, catching elements. Exercise 2. Listen to the sentences, begin read, then write on the blue boxes the auxiliary used on the sentences. Green boxes are for adverbs and red boxes will be used for verbs.
Very good. Okay. So, thank you, Jesus. What we're doing is this. For the blue boxes, we're gonna have auxiliaries. So for the blue box, you have the option of have, you have the option of have, you have the option of has, You have the option of apostrophe D, which is the contraction, or you have the option of apostrophe S. Okay, that's for the blue boxes. For the green boxes, we're gonna have the adverbs. Okay, so you have always, never, usually, okay? Those are the options. And for the red boxes, we will use the verbs, okay? So here we're gonna have the past participle of the verb. Imagine my sentence is, I've never been to Asia. Nunca he estado en Asia. I have never been, or I've never been on Asia. Okay. This is my answer. Because I have it over here. I have in here never, because I have it over here. And my past participle is going to be been, because I have it over here. Okay, so auxiliaries, adverbs of frequency, verb in past participle. Okay? We got it. Let's do it. All right, here we go.
True English Academy Listening Program. Step number 26. Catching elements. Exercise 2. Instructions. Listen to the sentences being read. Then write on the blue boxes the auxiliary used on the sentences. Green boxes are for adverbs and red boxes will be used for verbs.
I have always wanted to visit Paris. I have always wanted to visit Paris. I have always wanted to visit Paris. Number 2. He has usually been punctual for his meetings. Number 2. He has usually been punctual for his meetings. Number 2. He has usually been punctual for his meetings. Number 3. They have never seen the sky like that before. Number 3. They have never seen the sky like that before. Number 3. They have never seen the sky like that before. Number 4. She has sometimes forgotten her phone at home. Number 4. She has sometimes forgotten her phone at home. Number 4. She has sometimes forgotten her phone at home. Number 5. We have often gone to the mall on weekends. Number 5. We have often gone to the mall on weekends. Number 5. We have often gone to the mall on weekends.
Teacher, is often.
Yes. It is often.
Number 6. He has rarely missed his flight. Number 6. He has rarely missed his flight.
Missed.
Number 6. He has rarely missed his flight. Number 7. She has always been interested in science. Number 7. She has always been interested in science.
Careful with the auxiliary.
Number 7. She has always been interested in science.
She has always.
Number 8. They have usually celebrated their anniversary at a fancy restaurant. Number 8. They have usually celebrated their anniversary at a fancy restaurant. Number 8. They have usually celebrated their anniversary at a fancy restaurant. Number 9. I have never met a celebrity in person. Number 9. I have never met a celebrity in person. Number 9. I have never met a celebrity in person. Number 10. He has sometimes stayed up all night to finish his work. Number 10. He has sometimes stayed up all night to finish his work.
Stayed up. Stayed up.
Number 11. We have often traveled to the mountains during winter. Number 11. We have often traveled to the mountains during winter. Number 11. We have often traveled to the mountains during winter. Number 12. She has rarely complained about her job.
Complained. Complained.
Number 12. She has rarely complained about her job.
Complained.
Number 13. He has always taken his dog for a walk in the park. Number 13. He has always taken his dog for a walk in the park. Number 14. They have usually attended family gatherings on holidays. Number 14. They have usually attended family gatherings on holidays.
Attended. Double T.
Number 14. They have usually attended family gatherings on holidays.
Right? We only have 14. Not 20. 14. Don't. Here we have the answers, guys.
Finish.
Initially, I mean, out of 42, okay?
42.
Because it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and like that.
Yes.
Individual.
41 out of 42.
Excellent. 41. Which one was incorrect?
El 13. Por la
13.
S. Me faltó.
Always or has?
¿Eh?
Number 13?
Ajá, has.
Has. Okay.
Y sí.
That's it. Excellent. Paulette, are you finished?
Yes,
How many out of 42 you got?
40 out of 42.
40 out of 42. Which ones were incorrect?
14 and 6.
14 and 6. What element?
The box right.
Missed
The verb.
the verb in the 6 and also in the 13.
Yes.
All right, taken or attended.
Attended.
Attended. All right, you got it, Jaisa?
Yes, teacher.
How many out of 42 you got?
I have 40.
40 out of 42. Which ones were incorrect?
11 and 8.
11 and 8.
Finish.
Thank you. Tell me, please.
39 out of 40.
Excellent, Evelyn. 39 out of 42. Angie?
40 out of 42.
40 out of 42. Excellent score. And Jesus?
39 out of 42.
Excellent. Very good. Okay. Okay, let me talk to you about, we're going to have a homework, okay? Because we don't have time for this. Homework. Okay. And we're going to do a writing, guys. Short, okay? One paragraph, don't worry. One paragraph. Easy, okay? What do you need to do? Okay, you need to tell me, you need to use present perfect with adverbs of frequency. For example, the question that you have to answer is, what have you always done in your life? ¿Qué es lo que siempre has hecho en tu vida? ¿Qué es lo que siempre has hecho en tu vida? What have you always done in your life? Okay. Small paragraph, okay? Don't complicate. Try to use minimum 4 ideas. 4 ideas with adverbs of frequency, please. Okie dokie. And when you finish, please send me a picture. Send me a picture. You can do this.
Teacher,
Yes. Until
es como un resumen así, así chiquito o oraciones así.
si es párrafo, mejor. Que vayas uniendo las 4 ideas, you know? Si se te complica, oraciones, it's okay. Send it to me on Sunday, okay? Or before Sunday. No questions?
No questions.
No questions. Okie dokie. Well, have a great day. Thank you, guys. Nos vemos el
Bye.
lunes.
Goodbye.
Bye, bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, guys.